It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey folks, I'm here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And it is Magic basketball tonight as the Orlando Magic go up against the Golden State Warriors. And for Golden State, one of the things they'd like to accomplish, getting good shots. Maybe easier said than done. Defenses are quick to adapt, but they know that that's what gives them the best chance to win. And tonight, we get to see Mohamed Bamba. Tremendous size and strength, but also extremely bright, Kenny. Schools with the highest level academics offered him scholarships.
Wow, because he's a smart guy off the court who still honors his basketball IQ. I love that. I love that about guys. And you know, he's just one of the rare breeds of everything you want. He opposing defender, blocking shot, alters everything, and a great student.
And on the offensive end, very raw, runs the floor very well. Needs to add a lot of strength, though.
Coming up shortly, it's the tip. We'll go courtside to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Hey there, Kevin. Well, we all know that Steve Kerr, the Warriors coach, has a great way with his players. He said they see through all the BS. They've got to know that you're in charge and know what you're talking about. But in the end, it's about them. Kevin?
You know what? That humble approach goes a long way, David. Thank you. Well, Smitty, two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, but 20 years ago, it probably would have played out a little bit differently.
Yeah, totally right. I can remember when you throw the ball, you isolate the bigs on the blocks, Kevin. You wait till they get double-teamed. They take up most of the shot clock, and then they kick it out to you at the last minute, and that's where you shot the three. Right now, as you know, we see the game right now where the lane is wide open and it's played at a faster pace.
Let's get a nice clean game, huh?
And the Magic start out with the ball. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. And it's all five All-Stars out there for the Warriors. Curry, Clay, Durant, Green, and Cousins. Three-pointer Augustine. Cousins pulls it in. And so Cousins will bring it up for Golden State. And for DeMarcus Cousins, it's just good to see him back and seemingly not with any ill effects of that Achilles injury.
Injuries like that are always scary, especially to big men. With Cousins, you never worried about him missing so much time. The concern was him regaining all his burst and agility.
And it's the Warriors' ball. It's a three-point game. That's tipped and stolen by Fournier. Augustine against Curry. Gordon, the pass to Augustine. Magic moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Gordon. The good-looking shot from the wing.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Curry passes to Cousins. There's the dish to Green. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry, good.
Steph just doing his thing from downtown. That's his game.
Augustine looking around. And there's the pass to Vucevic. And the rejection by Cousins. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top, up by 4. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway Center. Since coming to the Warriors, Kevin Durant says he's enjoyed playing for Steve Kerr.
He just gets it. You know, you get around people in this life, whether it's players or coaches, who are stuck in this bubble of basketball and don't realize it's almost a fantasy world. And then you get guys like Steve Kerr who realize what's really important in life and that we're really, really blessed to be playing this game.
And Steve Kerr has seen it all on the basketball court. In a worldly perspective, Greg, off of it, he's not going to become a prisoner of the moment.
Keeping the right perspective really so important. You see why guys like KD love playing for him.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
So far, they've been active scoring the basketball, built up a little lead here, and looking good.
The play calling has been perfect, backed up by beautiful execution. They've certainly captured the moment in that first quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Orlando, Gordon down low with Bamba next to him. Colts is out there with Carter Williams, and it's Ross in at the 3 slot. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David. Thompson with the bucket.
Practice makes perfect. Thompson is just lights out on these shots.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for Orlando. Trailing by 4.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Now here's Livingston. Pass to Durant. 3-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
Unlimited range. The long arms of KD can get it off from anywhere.
Now here's Fultz, defended by Durant, and the basket by Gordon.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Now here's Thompson. 6 points for him. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. Here's Ross. And it's all evened up.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
And here's Livingston. Pass to Durant. Over Ross. Again, Durant missing.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Steve Clifford. Steve, what's the focus going into the second half?
The big thing is they've got so much offense, and they have so many guys who come in and score. You got to play every possession defensively, and it's got to be every single possession.
Coach, thanks very much for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, I think they're feeling the energy of this hometown crowd. Sometimes you get a little complacent and comfortable in your surroundings, but no, they fed off adrenaline in the first half.
Shaq, how'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Well, they had a strong perimeter game. See, Ernie, when this team executes from long range, those weapons spread out of defense. Coming out of the second half, if those shooters are hot, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Welcome back, folks. The downtown skyline of Orlando, Florida, looking especially striking tonight. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Klay Thompson with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and night after night, man, it just becomes common to watch him rip through teams, and that's exactly what we saw there in the first half.
What I admire is his consistency. Some guys get it done every other night. He gets it done every night.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Golden State's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Well, a high level of scrutiny for this Warriors team. Last season, they led the league in technicals and ejections. Smitty, how important is it for them to get a handle on that?
Well, it's not a good look for them, but they have some competitors, but you have to challenge in the right way. Play with poise, and they're fine when they're on the court.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Thompson and Durant, the deadly shooting wing pair. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Curry in at the point.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Now here's Curry. He has 5, and it's good for 2.
A very aggressive play by Stephen Curry, driving it to the teeth of the defense.
And Augustine kicks to Fournier. Gordon the pass to Augustine. Vucevic up top. Fournier against Thompson. Again, the Magic score.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
Now, this team, they trust each other. Even down big, they have the ability to come back, and they have so far.
Outside, Green. Outside for Durant. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for Kevin Durant.
Showing patience, taking time to read the defense. Draymond finds the open man.
Curry against Augustine. He dishes it to Vucevic. Again, the Magic score.
He has great instincts on the offensive end. He's tough to contain.
Curry from deep three-point land. Misses the shot. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Warriors lead by 1. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Vucevic is out there with Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Fultz in at the 1. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Fournier. To take the lead. Off the left rim and out.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take it.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. Free throw dropped for Iguodala.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Shoots over Cousins. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Vucevic.
Man, did they need those points, and I bet he's the guy that continues to go for it.
He will use his size, his skills, and his shooting ability to go get this win.
Here's Fultz following the basket by Draymond Green. Fader on the way, and it falls over the rim and in. And that's now 6 points for Vucevic.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
You're totally right. Fourth quarter, tight game. This is when the true ballers step up.
Now here's Iguodala. Fires the three. No good on that one. And Orlando will come the other way. Now here's Fournier. And it's Cousins with the foul. That is his first foul of the game for the Magic. Gordon's checked in for Bamba. Isaac comes in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson's checked in. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They trail by 2. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Steph Curry.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
The first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
What's impressive about Klay Thompson, yes, he is one of the Splash Brothers, but that doesn't mean he has to score to be effective.
And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. 19 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From the baseline, misses off the right iron. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Curry's gotten physically tougher, which can help you become mentally tougher. And the thing you like about him is he likes to put in the work.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Locking down the W. It's got to feel good to him right now.
Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.